Biden's EPA reportedly set to announce sweeping new rules on tailpipe emissions tomorrow to pave the way for more electric vehicles. It would require nearly 70% of all new vehicles sold in the U.S. to be fully electric by 2032. That's 9 years away. That's going to cause a major strain on our power grid and could cost you a lot of money, with insurance companies warning that electric batteries cannot be fixed even after some minor scratches, and entire cars would need to be replaced after fender benders. Jason Hayes is Director of Energy and Environmental Policy at Michigan's Mackinac Center, and he joins me now. Jason, putting aside the fact that these goals are completely unattainable in a 9-year time frame, what would these rules mean for our country, big picture?
Good morning, Todd. Thanks for having me on. The thing that we're worried about mostly is that these rules would effectively impose almost a Soviet-style level of government interference in people's lives. So it would effectively force people, consumers, to buy products that they may not even want.
The average monthly insurance payment for electric vehicles right now is $206. That is 27% more than for a combustion engine model. To your point, if we force everybody to buy electric vehicles, what is that going to do to not only their insurance payments, but to everybody's insurance payments? Because we all know how insurance works, Jason. This cost is going to be passed on industry-wide to everybody.
Right, and the thing that we were concerned about there is if we've heard reports that if you get even in a small fender bender, then the entire car can be written off because you can't repair one of these battery packs. You actually need to replace them. And the battery packs cost as much or more than the entire car. So you're going to start replacing entire cars. $60,000, $70,000 EVs means inevitably insurance prices have to go up.
How is constantly throwing away batteries good for the environment? Because, Jason, I was told the reason we're doing all this is because we need to protect the environment.
Correct. Yeah. When you're dealing with that, basically people are focused only on CO2, but they're ignoring the fact that you have to mine orders of magnitude more minerals and metals to make these batteries. And so if you're replacing batteries after a small collision, then you're actually doing a lot more environmental harm.
We also need to remember where those metals and minerals are coming from. They will by and large come from China, and we will be helping our main adversary. There's also this point. Only 5.8% of all vehicles sold last year were electric. We're going to increase that by 60% over the course of the next 9 years, according to Joe Biden. Is there any way the electric grid can sustain any of this?
Correct. And we were saying this is just nonsensical. Literally, it's an order of magnitude increase. We're already seeing problems with our electric grid. We all heard about Winter Storm Uri taking the entire state of Texas down. California is now going through blackout problems pretty much every summer. We're having all the troubles in Europe. So we're just going to compound these problems and basically spread them across the entire nation.
There's also the fact these cars are very expensive. How are people going to be able to afford them? And if we're worried about carbon emissions, China and India are still going to pollute. It's not like us doing this is going to save the planet if those guys don't follow suit. Scary times. Jason Hayes, thanks for your time, sir. Right. Appreciate it.